got all these bags, right? Some of y'all thinking, she look ridiculous. They don't even match her shoes or her rags, right? But let's take a moment to ponder, Selah, visualize as I attempt to show you how stuff can hold us back from walking in holiness, as seen through God's eyes. Hold us back from being different and unique from the rest of the world. Us, as in me, as in you, as in we Christians, whether singular or plural. See, if holy really means being different and set apart from the rest of the world, then I became holy the day I accepted Christ into my life, which makes me different from a lot of other girls that I know. Now, maybe not different from you or you, but different from the one that sat on my pew that day and cried so hard, but her fear had her too scared to even raise her hand and allow God to move. So that day, as I came to the altar, I had to drop off some bags of hurt, unforgiveness, and envy, but God reminded me that promise of Exodus 19, that if I obeyed his voice and kept his covenant, then holiness belonged to me. You see, I am holy. Now, this holy thing, it seemed real easy at first. Just pay my tithes and show up at church, and although I was being obedient and living pure, I'd be foolish to think this was all I'd endure. True holiness requires so much more. Hebrews 12:14 says we must walk in our holiness in order to see the Lord. And that's when I realized that holiness is not a state nor a condition, but a true lifestyle, that we must be in relationship with the Father to make it worthwhile. So the more I get to know him, I'm filled from within, and the more I get to love him, I become an enemy of sin. So again, I had to come to the altar and drop off some bags of pride, greed, and low self-esteem. But God again reminded me that promise of Exodus 19, that if I obeyed his voice and kept his covenant, then holiness really did belong to me. You see, I am holy. Now, don't get me wrong. When I say that I'm holy, it doesn't mean that I've arrived. It simply means that every day I get more like him and less like them as I reach toward my prize. Yeah, ladies, I can see that y'all truly relate, that walking in holiness is more than a physical state. But men, yo brothers, beware. Don't get caught on a snag, because in this day and time, y'all carrying men bags. So if the song is true that one day all them bags gonna get in your way, then let's all stop trying to be so super spiritual while only practicing a family ritual. Let's really start being true. Please allow me to mention the words of Beverly Winters, that as Christians, walking in holiness should be who we are and just what we do. See, we are holy.